Sanibonani. Useshi futhi lo Ncaba Mathendra bayikhulu. Ngihamba nogoba Matshanga Samahle ombambo oMageza Ngobisi. So there's a mistake we normally make in families where it's everybody for themselves. From an ancestral perspective, when Amadlozi look at us, whether be it it's your cousin, it's your brother, it's your sister, Amadlozi, ancestors look at all of us as brothers and sisters. They will bless someone not because they dislike anyone else, but there is usually a focus, depending, of course, on the level of filth when it comes to generational curses issues. Ancestors will then say, listen, we will gather our power and we are going to bless so-and-so. Then so-and-so will in turn fix the problems of the entire clan. Let me try and simplify it. Have you asked yourself why there are people within the entire family that are millionaires, yet everybody else is struggling to get a job? And no, Abatwele, they did not go to get this money in an evil way. They've just always been blessed. We have looked at them and we like, it just doesn't make sense. When we do get jobs, we get, mediocre jobs, just so that we could, live from month to month. But even then, when we are working, it's just not looking good. Things are just not okay. In fact, most of our side of the family, there's now so many people that are being told they have to be sangomas. So many people that have to be prophets or healers. And you sitting there like, I don't want to be a healer. I want to be rich, like so-and-so. Why would the ancestors allow them to be rich and yet we have to be sangomas? Why? Well, let me tell you why. Ancestors look at us as one. They look at us as the entire family. If all of you, Nipuma Kwambambo, or all of you come from Sinclair's, whichever your surname is, your ancestors will look at you and say, okay, there's huge issues here. This entire clan needs a prayer. This entire clan needs a cleansing. And then everything will be bright and everything will be good. But in order for this to happen, we need so-and-so to help the entire clan. So we're going to help so-and-so get some sort of tenders or some sort of business dealings that will make sure that they are rich. And in turn, they will do the right thing. Now, here's where it becomes a problem. It almost always feels like the people chosen by the ancestors are the ones that do not want to share their riches or to help the family. And then everybody's like, okay, but why did you bless them then? Well, again, it's a bit complex, but it goes according to gift that you were born with. Some of us are born with the gift of being prophets, of being healers. Some of us are born with the gift of being rich. So the ancestors can make anyone rich. But the reasons why you are not rich are quite deep. This is where now I would say go and check, go and do a consultation and understand why things are not working out for you. Even if you are supposed to be a prophet, sangoma, healer, whatever, you have a right to be rich. You have a right to have money, and you have a right to be able to make things work out for yourself. Now, I was explaining that some people are meant to be rich and some people are meant to be healers. I always make an example of the Israelites. All the nations of Israelites had a split. There would be the Levites, where the priests would come from, where the prophets would come from. And then there would be the nations that would have mostly kings. Yes, sometimes there would be the nations that are kings that have a prophet as well. Or the king himself would be a prophet, like King Solomon. But most of the time there's a split. So is your family. There'll be those that are supposed to be healers. There'll be those that are supposed to be rich. It's just the nature of things. I repeat though, it doesn't always mean that if you are a prophet or a healer, you're not supposed to be rich. You're also supposed to be rich. But when there's a general challenge from a spiritual framework point of view, umsamo, you're going to have a hard time to be rich because your role is to fix this problem. Cleanse umsamo, cleanse the family, cleanse the ancestors. Whereas the other guy will just become rich. Again, it depends on the level of filth within umsamo. Uma umsamo ngcole kakhulu, then no one's going to get rich. But if the framework, the spiritual framework is not that bad, then you'll notice that there's always someone that has millions, that has big cars, that has big houses. They have children, they have everything. Now, when these people choose not to help the family, put on your spectacles, look deeper. You will notice that even them, with their money, they are not 100% happy. Something is not right. Because the ancestors, they make sure that you are not doing the right things. We are giving you money, but you are not doing the right things. You are not helping the rest of the family. Because this money that comes to you is designed to uplift the entire family from a spiritual perspective. So some people, you'll find that he's rich, but he never had children. And he yearns for children. You don't know why. Or he's rich, but he's just not happily married. He always gets the wrong type of wife. We don't know why. He's rich, but he's got mental issues, depression. He's just not okay. So, Bantu bakithi ngiyanicela, if you know and you can see what you've been blessed within your clan, within your family, please can you help the others? Because there's a reason why you are blessed. There's something wrong in the family. You can't be the only one that's blessed. You can't be the only one that's rich. And be proud of it and be happy about it. And be selfish. Don't be selfish. Help the family. Figure out how. So that everyone can be uplifted. They may not be to your level. It's okay. So long as everyone can live. So, guys, I would need way more time to explain this entire concept, but it's a deep concept. But the basics of it is, when you are blessed in the family, help others with your blessing. Thank you, Bantu bakithi. Lesedi, Makosi, Tamaku, Thobela. Ngiyabonga.